Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to create a vampire bite. In this makeup tutorial, I will show you two ways to create the vampire bite. One way will be with liquid latex, and the other way will be without liquid latex. To create a vampire bite using liquid latex, the products you will need will be liquid latex. If you cannot use liquid latex, I have a demo later in this video on how to create a vampire bite using scar wax. The timestamp is down in the description below. Some makeup sponges, brushes, and/or Q-tips, skin foundation, and cream paints. This is a preference, but you can also use a makeup spatula. And some fake blood. I will be using both coagulated fake blood and stage blood. Utilizing other types of fake blood such as thick, scab, fresh, vampire, and many more will definitely work as well. If you'd like to know where to get these products, they are available on my Amazon affiliate page. The links to them will be down in the description below. As mentioned before, in this first demonstration, we will be using liquid latex. Before applying, check to make sure that there are no latex allergies. If you are not sure, please refer to the timestamp in the description below for the latex-free demonstration later in the video. My model does not have a latex allergy and is clear to have latex on her skin. To start, you want to clean the area of skin that you are applying the vampire bite on. Soap and water, as well as a good skin cleanser, will do the trick. Start by getting a bit of liquid latex on your Q-tip or sponge, just like this. Apply it to the area by painting two small circles. Space the circles apart to where you can fit the other 4 teeth between the fangs. You should never use your brushes to apply liquid latex due to the fact that it can ruin them. After this, allow a few moments for the liquid latex to dry a bit on the skin. To tell if the latex is starting to dry, the color of it will start to change from a white tone to transparent. You want to eyeball this drying process as the air is getting to it. Once you see some areas in the 2 circles turning transparent, you want to then sculpt out the 2 holes in each circle. At this point, the latex would be decently solidified, but still flexible to sculpt out the 2 holes without it being too firm. To sculpt out the holes, you want to use your sculpting tool or one end of a Q-tip to do this. If you are utilizing a Q-tip, removing one cotton bud to expose a paper or plastic rod would give you the perfect tip to sculpt it out. Take your tool and lightly pick the latex circle from the middle. You want to be careful not to push too hard so that the ends don't rip up and your real skin remains safe. Little picks will do the trick. You want to lift and tear the latex directly in the middle and slowly make the circle bigger. Be careful not to poke through the end of the latex circle. You want to sculpt both holes to be the same size. Once you are happy with the appearance, the next step is to blend the 2 holes to your skin tone. Take your sponge and collect some of the pigment onto it. Just like this. And lightly dab your foundation onto the latex until it completely blends out. Do not put this tone inside of the holes. This is just for the outer parts of the latex. Next, you want to take your sponge and apply some red cream paint to it. And you want to dab the pigment on and around the 2 latex circles. This will illustrate irritation around the bite. You would then want to grab some black cream paint on your brush and then slowly color the inside of the holes. Be careful not to color the outside of the latex. This black tone will illustrate the depth in the vampire bite. Now it's time for the fake blood. Get some of the blood on the end of your Q-tip. Then place the blood directly inside the black holes. You would want to do this until the fake blood completely fills the holes. And don't worry, having a bit of fake blood spill over into the latex will add to the overall effect at the end. Finally, select a fake blood with a looser consistency to complete the look. Dip your Q-tip into the fake blood and apply it into the holes. You would want to lightly tap and hover the dripping blood starting from the hole itself and let it drip down on its own. Letting gravity guide the stream down the bite will give the final realistic touch. And there you have it. This is how you create a vampire bite using liquid latex. So now I'll show you how to create a vampire bite without using liquid latex. You will need spirit gum or any other skin-safe skin adhesive. You will need scar wax. You can purchase this online, or there is an easy way to make scar wax at home, and I have a video on this channel on how to make it. The link will be down in the description below. A sculpting tool and some Q-tips. You can also substitute a sculpting tool with a popsicle stick as well. Some setting powder or baby powder. Skin foundation and cream paints. And of course, some fake blood, both thick consistency and runny. As always, you want to clean the skin with soap and water prior to application. A skin cleanser will be helpful with that as well. Start by taking a Q-tip and collecting a bit of the spirit gum. Then apply 2 pea-sized circles of spirit gum on the skin for the holes. Wait a couple of moments for the spirit gum to get sticky and tacky to the touch. This will allow the scar wax to stick and hold onto the skin. After about 10 seconds, take a piece of scar wax. Again, you want your piece of scar wax to be the size of a pea. Flatten it slightly between your fingers and apply it directly on the 2 areas where the spirit gum is. After the 2 pieces of scar wax are applied on the skin, take your sculpting tool or popsicle stick and blend down the outer edges of both scar wax circles. Do not flatten or blend down the middle of the wax. Just lightly blend around it. Just like this. Do this until the edges of the wax are no longer visible. Once you're happy with the look, you might want to go in with your setting powder or baby powder to eliminate some of the shine. Once completed, take your sculpting tool or an end of a Q-tip with the cotton bud removed and lightly poke a small hole in the middle of the scar wax circle. Then you want to slowly sculpt out the small hole, making it slightly bigger to illustrate the bite. Be careful to not blend too far out and lifting up the edges of the wax. Next, you want to take your sponge and collect some foundation to blend the scar wax to your skin. Lightly dab the scar wax and the surrounding area to blend it out. After that, you want to take your sponge and apply some red cream paint around the bite marks. Like in our first demonstration, this would illustrate irritation around the area. Now, take your Q-tip or brush and collect some black cream paint on it. You want to fully color inside the 2 tiny holes. Now it's time for the fake blood. First, select the blood with thicker consistency and carefully let it drop inside the hole. Allow the blood to naturally run down the skin. And finally, select the fake blood with the looser consistency and apply it directly on the bite marks and allow it to drip. You may add as much fake blood as desired. And there you have it. That is how you create a vampire bite without liquid latex. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.